one more tip about your variator ramp guides. Now remember what I was telling you, that sometimes a little part can break and you don't notice it, but your bike doesn't run right? These ramp guides are very sturdy, but if one of them cracks or breaks and falls off, and they do that, your ramp guide will not open correctly because it'll start getting sideways when it's supposed to open from the variator. So you want to check those and make sure they're okay. They're only, I don't know, $2 for a whole set. And the other thing that I do personally, I'll show you what I do. And you don't have to do this, it's just my school of thought. If you'll notice, these 10-gram weights have gray on them. You'll see they have gray on them. Some of my other weights, these are 11-gram. Get the damn thing out. These have gray on them. Now what that gray is graphite. What I like to do in my weights, I realize that if you put this in your variator, the first time your variator spins up, it's going to throw this shit out. Yes, I do realize that, but I've been doing this for a long time and it works. What I do is I put a tiny bit of graphite, which is the slickest thing known to Earth, supposedly. I put a little bit in the variator itself. Then what I do is I take my hand and I put my hand in it like this, and I'll take my weight. See if I can find a weight. We'll use this one. What I do is I take my weight and I slowly, whoops, I rub the graphite into the weight, and I leave a little bit in the variator. When it spins up and spins out, it's first time, you'll lose a little bit. It's not going to hurt anything, really. But what the graphite does for me is, if you'll notice, this weight has not been squared. Where this one right here has been squared a little bit. Right there, you can see where it's been squared as I hold it against the blue background. What the graphite does is helps the weight slide up and down in the ramp and fall back into place because it's got this slick graphite on it. Now, a lot of people say don't use it, don't use anything, la la la. Well, you can, do whatever you want, that's fine. But this is one thing that I have used for a long time, and it does work. You just don't use too much of it. You just use enough to where you get the graphite on the roller weight, and as you can see, the graphite does stay on there. It's not dirt. This is graphite. Graphite gets in here and stays. So it makes the weight slicker. They go through the variator slicker, and they make your going from first gear to second gear, or high or low, or whatever you want to call it, slicker to do. Okay, that's my variator tip of the day.